This channel is proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have recently released the Whispers of Copperridge adventure module. You will find all of the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring S.M.A.S.H Revised Edition. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this asymmetrical, almost diceless superhero tabletop RPG, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about combat mechanics. In a combat scene, each character will get to take turns and make moves to represent their attacks, movement and other tasks they attempt, as they contribute to the fight in some way. Whilst the specifics of most of the moves that the player characters will make are determined by their archetypes, there are some concepts and terms that you will need to know. Let's talk about turn order. During a combat scene, each player character and enemy character gets to act. At the start of the round, each character can choose what initiative they want to act upon, simply choosing a number between 1 and their initiative stat, or init. When their initiative value is reacted, then they get to take a turn, using the rules as presented for their archetype. When minions take a turn, it counts as one turn to act with all minions of that type simultaneously. When several characters have the same initiative value, the player characters may choose the order in which they act, and whether they each want to act before, after, or in between any villain turns. Then the game master gets to decide the order in which any enemies get to act. During a combat scene, the different attacks, power uses, and other actions that the player characters engage in are called moves. There are different types of moves that have different timing implications and costs. For example, free moves. A free move is an action that is usually pretty quick and easy. A character can make any number of free moves during each turn. When it comes to reactions, a reaction is a move that can be used outside of your turn. Reactions have specific trigger conditions that must be met, detailed in brackets. Action moves are likely the main focus of your turn, representing the main activity you are attempting. When it comes to positioning moves, a positioning move represents your character focusing on changing their position on the battlefield in some way. A character may give up an action move to make a positioning move instead if they prefer. When it comes to full round moves, a full round move is something that takes significant concentration and effort. If you perform a full round move, it is the only move you can take, including free moves and reactions, until the start of the next round. Concerning move limit, in addition to how these different move types work, there are limits to the number of times they may be used during a round. No free, positioning, or action move may be repeated within the same turn, including all power moves of the same name, even if bought multiple times. As reactions can be used outside of a turn, no reaction may be used more than 3 times in a round. In both cases, if there is an archetype special rule that overrides these limits, the archetype rule takes precedence. Minion level characters, including those controlled by player characters through their various power moves, are limited to only 1 action, 1 positioning, and 1 reaction move of any kind per round. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part, we are going to continue talking about these combat nuances. The combat system can handle anything. Any sort of actions taken by superheroes, supervillains, and their minions can be adjudicated through this moves system. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or DirectRPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not telling stories about your characters. You are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.